Wow!
Whoa.
Alfredo!
What?
1,400 subscribers!
Nice!
Whoa!
Wow, Daniel Druzicki, what a good intro! Now let's get started with the tutorial. This will be a tutorial focused on how to add the mobs to spawn in your custom map or in a map that does not have a mob spawn there. So is everything automated? Basically, someone on my Discord was asking me for a tutorial like this, and since I know how to make it, I'll be glad to teach you right now. First, I'm going to run my emulator right here. So I run server. Okay, so while it's running, I can start to set up this script. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the question from someone here in my Discord as well. If you want to join my Discord, the link is in the description. So here, this person was asking me, he had this map, but there's no mobs. How can he do it? And now I'm going to cover this. All right, let's go ahead to our client folder. Okay, and right here, we're gonna locate let's go to actually emulator folder and locate our NPC folder. Okay, right here we are going to create an entry for the mob spawn. Okay, let's, for example, so I have my own script config here, and if you would like to do that to separate concerns, you can actually under your custom scripts here, you can go to the bottom and then you can add this code: import column space npc/script your rro.conf. Like this, I can place new scripts in here instead of messing up with the default files, you understand? Now I'm going to create a new entry right here called npc column space npc/your ro, which is my custom folder, slash I want to add another folder called mob slash mobs.txt. Okay, so now I'm going to locate this. We are already in the npc folder. Okay, so now we go to your rro. Let me find this over here. Okay, and after that we create a new folder called mob. And now I create another txt document called mobs. So new txt document mobs. Okay, now we have added the entry here. I can go ahead and choose what map I want the mob to spawn. Okay, I'm going to use this map right here as example. Let me locate on Browedit first. So file open. So the map name is gunium.rsw. I'm going to open this map. So like this, I can actually get the location where I want the mobs to spawn. And for example, I have my character already positioned at this location. What I can do here is to go to the get edit mode. And well, if you don't have actually this Browedit, you can also check in my description. There's a link for the full course on Browedit. And here, after you load, you can go to get edit. When you place the cursor like this, you can see on the bottom left, it's saying cursor is at X and Y here. Okay. So for example, I want to spawn a geographer mob right here on 159.188. So what we need to do first is go to our mobs.txt that we just created. And here I'm going to guide you on how to create your mob spawn. There are two kind of mobs to spawn actually, the regular one and the MVP. And they can be slightly different, depends if you want to display the tomb after the mob is defeated. Let's get started first with the map name, okay? So first we need to add the map name. And if you see on the next to data here, I have the map name, which is Gonryun. So let's go ahead and Gonryun. Okay. Now I have added the map name. I'm going to add comma and then place the X and Y location. You remember the location that we have picked here, 159, 188, 159, 188. You can also go in the game and press /where. Like this, you're gonna get the map name and the location. Now I'm going to add, I will do a different example here. First, I'm going to add comma 0 and comma 0. This first one is the X radio, and then here is the Y radio. This means, for example, let me use this as example. I'll get the yellow color, and for example, if I add 3, the mob spawn here, the radio will be like this, okay? So the mob will spawn in this. If I have over 1 mob, they will spawn in this range. So if the range is X is 4, then will be like this instead. And if the Y is 4, will be like this. Okay. I will do the example later so you understand better what happens in this location. Now I'm going to press tab, and now I will spell monster, okay, and press tab once again. Now I need to add the monster name. So for example, this monster called Geographer or Geographer, and if you want to alter the name, you actually can in this script just by changing the name here. You don't have to actually use the original name. Now I'm going to add tab. Remember, this space has to be a tab here and here. Now I'm going to add the mob ID. And the mob ID you can find out by using Rate My Server, or you can search on your MobDB, the mob database, for the mob ID. And here, in my case, this is the mob ID 1368, right? Now I'm going to add the quantity, and the quantity is actually using comma and then the quantity 10. So we're gonna spawn 10 geographers in this location right here, just for this example. And then I'm going to add comma again. Now it comes the time range. So I'll add 3. So I'll copy and paste this number so I make sure it's correct. And here it says 3, 4, 5 zeros, so 600,000, 3,600,000. And this number is actually equal to 1 hour. And actually 600,000 is equal 10 minutes. And then you can ask me, oh, so how many seconds like this to find the 30 minutes? It's very easy. You go to calculator, and then right here in calculator you put 3,600, and then you divided by 2. So 1,800,000 is equal to 30 minutes. Okay. Now this mean when I kill the geographer, it's gonna spawn in 1 hour later. Okay. If you want to add a range, so here can be comma 0, but if you want to add a range, you actually can put here, for example, this number 10 minutes. And this will mean that the mob will spawn between 1 hour and 1 hour and 10 minutes. You understand? So this is additional time right here. Okay, or I can call the time range. Now we have comma 0, and this 0 is for an event. You can just use this, don't need to worry about this 0, but that's how it works. Now I'm going to test in game, see if our geographer will actually spawn over here. I'm going to load my character. So right here, if server is running smooth. Now I'm going to log in into my character. Okay. So as you can see, I'm here, but I have loaded my server before I create this script. Okay, so let me save this script, delete here and save it. So since it's a new added script, I need to go and use add reload script. Now the script is reloading on the back end here. And very soon we should be able to see the geographer spawn on the location that we select. It's basically right next to my character. Just take a little second to load. And there we are. We have 10 geographers spawn in this location right here. All right. So as you can see, they're all attacking me, and I want to add a range between them. How do I do it? So let's go back to the script. And as I mentioned before, I want to add a range. I'll put 10 by 10. So if I save it, now I can use reload NPC file instead. So it will only reload this specific script, and we save time on the reloading time. So let's go ahead and learn how to do that. In NPC folder, I'll locate my script. Okay. And right here, I'm going to copy and paste this path. So right here, I put add reload NPC file. Now I'm going to add spacing and paste this location. But here I'm going to invert the comma, the slash direction. And then add mobs.txt. Now I can see that I have reloaded. They're still showing the 10 geographers right there. But if you reload the whole script, then that geographer should be gone. What I can do now is just to defeat these geographers. I'm going to add my nice item 1599 and have some GM power right here. And now I can destroy this so they don't bother me. Okay, Let me see if I get all the skills. Yeah, here, Storm Gust. Does Storm Gust affect this mob? Yeah, it does. Okay, so now I can destroy them and try more about the script. Okay, let's go ahead and return to the script and do a test. Let's say I only put 10 over there and not on the second line. This is the range, right? So I'm going to reload just this script right here. And you can see what happens. So the range of 10, it happens this. And if I go ahead and now switch 10 to this side right here, you can see that the range changed to this direction right here. So this is 10 by 10. I hope this was useful. Now actually let's learn how to add MVP as well before I finish this amazing tutorial right here. Okay. So for the MVP, I'll add it here because there's something called map flags. And maybe the town have a map flag that does not let you spawn the tomb. Okay, so I'm clearing the area here first. Now I'm going to add the MVP to born right here. So slash where. So this is the goal underline or underscore done 01. So now I'm going to copy this line. Okay. And I'm going to put this location right here. GON underscore DUN 01. And the location is already right there. 139 47. And here I will just put 0 and 0 since it's just one mob. And here will be Edgar. Now the mob ID, let's find it out. So I actually have here my MobDB, and I can go ahead and search Edgar. And now I can see that this is the mob ID for Edgar. Okay. Now I need to, let me just double check here on another script that I have. So it should be boss underscore monster. So if you go ahead and change this to boss monster, you actually create a tone. Let's duplicate here. Okay. And right here we have another MVP one. So slash where. Okay. And here will be the location 12768. 12768. Then here will be just monster instead. Okay, so you see the Edgar that will spawn in this part. So let me hide first. When I destroy it, it will not create the tone, and the one down here will create the tone. So let's go ahead and reload just that script. All right, when Edgar's born here, now I'm gonna use hide. Okay, just knock out the mic. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna just destroy this Edgar, and you see the tone will appear right here. It's being a bit slow. So all skills, all stuff. Okay, almost defeating the Edgar. Alright, now you will see that the tomb will appear. If it does not show, you just walk a bit off the map and return, and there's the tomb. And that happens because here was the boss monster. Okay, now you can see the tomb has been registered as well. Now let's go ahead and strike the other Edgar, and you'll realize that the tomb does not show. Actually, I can use add new monster, and now the Edgar has been defeated. Now if I walk out and back it in, you realize that the tomb is not shown. Alright, this was the tutorial for today, and I'm pretty sure you learned something out of it. Now you remember to, just support the channel as you can. I appreciate every single one of you for tuning in, and now I'll see you soon. Bye bye.